When you see his house, you be like, is this owned by a DJ? People sometimes be like, what exactly is this guy doing that he has so much money? He has beautiful cars, beautiful house, living the life. Alright guys, welcome again. This is another banger from DJ Neptune. Now, if you don't know DJ Neptune is very, very popular in Nigeria. And he's one of those DJs that, like I said before in one of my earlier videos about DJ Khalid, these DJs, they're able to make their own albums. They have their own songs because they're able to feature some other artists that are very great. And so this one now, this guy is featuring Omah and Joeboy. You already know what it's going to be. Omah alone would have actually made this record great. Joeboy alone would have actually made this record great. But here he is, combining the two of them in one record. So you can always expect the banger. So I haven't watched this video yet, so let's watch it together.
Great. Nice.
DJ Neptune.
DJ Neptune.
Tune into the king of songs and blues.
Hallelujah, me I know what to die. Boss man, she don't know me yet I do I'm a Rick, you're spinning me crocodile.
Just as it is, you can already feel the Omah vibe, the way he comes in. That guy has a certain aura to to his kind of music. It's a no stress song, and I think that's the kind of part that Wizkid is also is also at. No stress. The thing comes natural. They flow with it. You get what I'm trying to say? They don't have to shout. So that's the vibe you're feeling already, and I'm feeling it.
Go slow, I be now. When I die, now you go green.
What is it about this fighting?
Somebody call me the doctor. I think that I am in love, and I'm begging now. She know they are. Go slow, I be now. When I don't die, now you go breathe. Let go. She shutting me up, she giving me styles, different hairstyles.
Okay, I think I can already feel what the guy is trying to portray here, the gangster lifestyle, the street life, like fighting and all of that, which is cool. But I think when artists do all these kind of videos, I don't know, I'm just saying, but it kind of sends the vibe. It's like they're ready for battle every time. They're ready to fight, they're ready to defend themselves, which is good, which is a nice thing. But are they really ready for fight? Are they really ready to defend themselves at any particular point in time? That's the question they should answer. Because when you're doing this kind of videos and people get used to it, like, okay, that guy has a gun on him, that guy is prepared at all times. And then for real, you are not. Now, I'm just saying this. I know it's a normal thing in music video, but I'm just pointing it out. I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm not saying it's not right, but I'm saying, you get what I'm trying to say there. Like, people use this scene a lot. Buju used it, Bandiko, a lot of guys are using this kind of fighting, showing that they're active, that I hope you are, really, I hope. Because if it comes to it, hope you can defend yourself. But it's a nice concept though. Let's go.
She doing her eyes, she making a sound, she casting a spell,
I feel like I have been just, I'm intoxicated. Like I am a was a good boy, but she turned me bad. Got me doing things that I never planned it. The other day she be a family bully. Then we had sex with the sun. We been having work time.
Okay, now I understand. The concept is all well and clear. Like they gotta hustle in the street to get the money, and then they go blow it up. Go have a good time and all of that, which is good. No problem. Let's continue.
For sure, it's not safe, but I want it more. Anytime when you do it, that any dance, you dey make me mad, mommy. I don't understand, but you know, saying you dey walk out, you dey galavado, no. Somebody call me the pop.
Now, I think I should quickly react to that. You see the way the two of them, Joeboy and Omah, there's this synergy between two of them. This particular verse I just finished now. You see the way two of them flowed. If you listen carefully, you see that the both of them actually overlaid on that particular track, and which is good. You don't get artists flowing like that at the same pace, the same pitch, the same rhythm. Fantastic.
This guy don't even mind.
And I'm begging now, she know they are. Go slow, I be now. When I don't die, now you go green. Let go. She shutting me up, she giving me styles, different hairstyles, she be my papa. She doing her eyes, she making the sound, she casting a spell, abracadabra.
No, you can trust Omah with the lines, bro. You can trust this guy with the lines. You know he's going to come with the lines, the dangerous lines. If you're listening to what he's saying, that guy can come with dangerous lines, which is, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I know what that guy can do. So it's good though. But I think this music video is already more like a movie, which is fantastic.
Greatness.
Yo, DJ Neptune.
DJ Neptune.
Now, let me quickly say something. I think when this album was coming into play, when DJ Neptune was trying to put out his album back then, I know they had a very, kind of a little bit of Twitter with Rema. I think he didn't even reply, but Rema was not happy that he put out a track, even when he has told, even when he told him not to. I think maybe he was trying to use that song for something else. Maybe he was trying to use the verse for another song or something like that. So, but DJ Neptune already has it. So, and he wanted to include it in his own particular album, because he thinks it's going to move. I mean, it was more like a track that is up on the list, the kind of track that you see, like, okay, I got to listen to this album, because, so for those who know Rema, I know that guy is always going to come through. So he was like, he needed to put it so that he can be able to push the album very fast. And Rema didn't want him to put it in the album right away. Maybe he was thinking of using that verse on another song. And you know how Rema, if you don't know Rema on Twitter sometimes can just go haywire, for whatever thing. Anything that has to do with the song, he doesn't play with it. If someone drops anything about him that he doesn't like that has to do with the song, you better believe that he's going to come for you. He doesn't keep quiet on that. So Rema went, on Twitter, ranting and all of that. I think they later calmed it down and they were able to resolve the whole thing outside Twitter, which is fantastic. So DJ Neptune is doing very great already, and I think this is a trend that a lot of DJs should actually emulate. If you're not doing that yet and you're a DJ, I think you should start doing that. I mean, you start having your own albums. Now, just like DJ Khaled, that I made a reaction to one of his videos, Beautiful, he featured Future and then XZA. That particular track was a bang. And DJ Khaled, as you know, has put out, I think, over 10 albums right now. So you can imagine the kind of lifestyle that guy is living. When you see his house, you be like, is this owned by a DJ? People sometimes be like, what exactly is this guy doing that he has so much money? He has beautiful cars, beautiful house, living the life. What exactly is he doing? But that guy is putting out album more like every other year guy. He doesn't have to sing. He doesn't even know how to sing. I mean, if I'll say that, he doesn't claim to be an artist. All he needs to do is to scream, another one, number one. That kind of stuff. But he gets artists to do the song for him, and he's good with them, so it makes it easy for him. So DJ Neptune is doing the same thing, which is great. DJ Copy are done. A lot of other DJs are doing. If you're a DJ, you're not doing that, I think you should tap into that market. So this particular track, I think is more like a movie. So it's like a music video and a movie together, which is fantastic. This is not easy to achieve, guys. In case you don't know, this is not easy to achieve. To be able to come up with a concept behind. In fact, to some point even, it's like you don't really care about the lyrics anymore. You're just watching the video now because you want to follow the scene, what is happening scene per scene per scene. Not exactly what is happening with the lyrics. So it's more like a win-win. It's more like if you are someone that likes to listen to lyric, you can go ahead and listen to lyric. If you're someone that really, that's really keen on watching the video, following the scenes and everything, you can also enjoy it. So that is why this particular track, this particular video is very lit. So thank you DJ Neptune for dropping this. And guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video like I did. So guys, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Peace.